So Obabo is gonna talk about what he thinks of Rev'Rev's music and so on. He has a problem with it, so let's get to him on that. What do you think?
Yeah, I just think that Rev'Rev's music, it's too good. It makes me feel makes me feel very sad about myself, and I feel like this shouldn't be conveyed in our society today. There's too much presence of rap music, and I think it's an inferior.
Well, you see, you aren't wearing a yellow dress like me, so what do you think?
Well, thank you for interrupting me. I was saying that Rev'Rev's music, there's too much rap music in today's society. He should just quit. I mean, we already have people like Eminem, Ice-T, I don't even know that many, so, you know, why are you even asking me? But there's just certain... No, I hate it. I hate. That is all I do. And you wanna know why I do that? Because your music sucks. And you wanna know why your music sucks? Because you're black. At least I'm half white, you know.
Racist? Okay, so... yeah, I think you're stupid. You see, Oprah, like, this isn't appropriate, you know. I'm just trying to get my 2 cents into this, you know. I'm trying to do the rap music for all the people to listen to. I'm just trying to do it. It's my passion, you know. This guy, he has no passion. He's the freaking vice head council city member of Duncan or whatever. I'm a rapper, so look at that. He's a failure. The only reason people know him is because he's Obama's brother, you know. I mean, just...
Well, that is very interesting, but I think you are wrong. You want to know why I think you're wrong? Because you're black. I am racist. Oh wait, I probably shouldn't be saying this since Oprah's black too. She might not like that, you know. But you are the failure. I don't have to resort myself to saying shit, okay? I don't have to do that. I have a city council to vice head chairman, okay? I don't know what you have to do. All you have to do is...
Well, that... I hate you?
Yeah, but I don't hate you. And you see, that is the magic of half-white people. These should take over America. In fact, I'm going to predict it. I predict that my brother, Obama, he is president. I am right.
No. Stop. Bad.
Well, I think,
What do you think, Thomas?
Well, no, that ain't right. You see, you guys too white for me. I'm black, okay? That's just who I am. And you know what? If you're white, you can enjoy it too. But you're gonna have to accept that blackness into your culture, 'cause that's just how my music is, dog. That is how my music is. This guy has no passion. He's just a loner stoner boner. That's what he is. He lives in a crappy apartment in Duncan, Canada. I live in a manor in Jackson, Mississippi. I don't have to take crap from him. Nah, I don't.
Well, I think that you guys should settle it somewhere else, okay? And I adore your rap music. Yeah, I appreciate your accepting of the black culture, because that's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get it out there. I don't want to mess up anyone's mind, you know. I am Rev'Rev Thomas. I'm a reverend. I try to preach. I try to teach. I'm not trying to engrave something in your mind. I am very nervous right now. Mr. Enbrook, I mean, I'm sorry, I'm choking up.
Get out of here. Get out of here. What are you doing? Get out of here. I'm sick of listening to you just stutter, okay?
No.
Stop it. Go.
No.
Listen, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're wasting everyone's time. You're wasting my time.
Just get it out, honey. Just get it out. Tell him what you want to say. I mean, like, you are so inspirational to me. I just can't say anything. Well then, now that we have seen how people can be affected positively and negatively by Rev'Rev's music, why don't we delve into the past and see how he was inspired to create such masterpieces?
You don't like white people. You only 5.
This
You know all about this. You only 5 years old.
is Thomas D. Enbrook when he was only 8 years old. His father
a photographer, quickly discovered his exceptional usage of the English language. Over the years, this developed into what you might call a rap talent. For Thomas used these words effectively in his songs to convey the message
This real bad parenting right
he was trying to get across.
Kids don't supposed to be like this.
I know kids don't supposed to be like this, but you put me online, nigga. Put me online, nigga. Put me online, nigga. Whoosh! Twinks. Twinks.
God still love you though.
Yep, God love you. Love you.
And white people love you.
Praise them.
White people love you too.
No, they don't.
Why?
Cause they always jacking. And I'm beat they. Today I almost got in fight with the white people.
All white people ain't bad people though.
Yeah, huh?
So they don't like
3
what?
cigarettes.
Huh?
Right there.
What?
3 cigarettes right there. 3 cigarettes right there.
You don't like white people?
Nope.
I did.
Alright.
Yep.
Peace it.
You all can go kill yourselves because I've been thinking about firing the mayor of the city because the man down there, he should die. He should die because it's my right. Citizen's arrest. Rev'Rev deserves better because this is Jackson, Mississippi. He deserves better. He's the freaking best rapper in Mississippi. I can tell you that right now, you know. Why don't you just go kill yourself? Get a noose. I'll help you. Because I have plenty. I have plenty. Because all my cousins, they come to my house to kill themselves. You can find all the bodies in the backyard. Go. 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 Think about. I don't care. You, what? Get out of here! Get out of here! Go! 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 I hate you! Burn in hell! Yeah, but it all started back, when I was about, 10, you know. I had this group of homies, and we'd, you know, play tin cans and trash garbage lids together. And we thought we sounded pretty good. So, we thought we needed a singer, you know, to go along with it. But none of us none of us were amazing at singing. But we were good at rhyming, we were good at timing, we were good at keeping with the rhythm, we were good at, you know, the beat. We were good at keeping with the beat. So they chose me because, I mean, I was the best at rapping. And so we started from there. But
Now, how did you find Little Marky?
well, I met little Marky in New York. We were at a bar, an African bar. They happened to speak native languages of Africa there. It's kind of like a theme to the bar, you know. But I met him, and he barely spoke a word of English. And I said, hey man, how are you? And he said, good. And I said, I noticed you were drumming on the counter there. You're pretty dang good, dog. And then he was like, drum? Yeah, so I just got to know him better. I taught him a few more words of English.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Fuck you. Okay. I'm trying to tell a story. Okay. Now, as I was saying, so I told him a few words of English, taught him English a lot better. Then I brought him back to my hometown. And by then, I had started this recording company. It was kind of, you know,
in the dark. You know, it wasn't really well known. I mean, the only rapper there was me. I was the reason it existed. I mean, it was barely a company back then. But he got on the drums, and he was just remarkable. Remarkable. He was remarkable. He blew me away. I don't have words. And he just surprised the hell out of me. And I said, where did you get these skills? And he said, I got them back in Africa, in my homeland. That's all we had.
Oh, you're so black, you know. I hate you too, you know, because you're black.
Yeah, so are you done? Because I got, you disgust me. Why do I go on these interviews with people who I hate? You know, I hate you, but I have to, because you suck so much, man. And I am displeased to find that there are people in the world like you, because people should just, they should embrace other people's ideas, other people's thoughts, instead of laughing at them. I mean, I don't laugh at you when I look at you. It's just that I don't like how you don't like me, because this is my perspective. You know.
Okay, well, here's a t-shirt, and I am a fan of this t-shirt because it's a t-shirt about, it says, I hate Rev'Rev Thomas, and it also says, I'm gonna fuck your family.
Well,
and, you know,
I mean, people like Little Marky, you know, he was a nice person. You weren't a nice person. Little Marky inspired me, and I inspired him. And that's how we became partners. Because we are brothers now. Because we bonded. We're together like peanut butter and jelly. Like Toucan Sam and his cousin and his nephews, you know. You know, I always thought that Toucan Sam and his nephews were a ripoff of Donald and his three nephews. Because there's three boys and a grown-up. Why is that? They're all birds, too. It messes me up because, you know, I don't want to eat Donald Duck.
Oh, well, yep, yeah. This man is wanted in 32 states. You want to know why? Because I just made it that way. Now, yeah. I am the little Marky, and I learned. What is the question? Oh yeah. There is, that most people don't believe I am from Africa, but I very much am. Was born in Niger. I don't have a birth certificate because I was born in the middle of Niger. I was born to a small town. It was more civilized than some village people, you know. Yeah. I don't know where I got my drumming talent, but I am so glad I did, you know. I am glad God gave me this gift, because otherwise I would have no reason to be in this great country. I mean, I am not the smartest guy. I know that. I mean, I'm not even close. I never went to school, but Rev'Rev is like a father to me. He taught me everything, you know. He taught me how to speak English. He taught me how to be better at drumming, even though I was already great. He found a way to make me be better, you know. And he's like the father that, you know, I wish I had, because the father I had back in Niger, he was not too good, He was, well, I, he, I don't know. He wasn't a father in the traditional sense that Americans think. He looked after us, but he didn't really treat us like children. He treated us like we were his brothers or something. I don't know. It's true I met Rev'Rev in a bar, but I am glad I did. And now I am successful, and all I have is Rev'Rev to thank, He is the one person who gave this all to me, and I am so grateful for him to meet me, and for me to meet him. We're like Batman and Robin now. I mean, I do backup singing in his songs. We get all the money. We are writing pretty, yeah. And yes, that is what I have to say. Do you have any coke? No, not like the cocaine. I do not want the cocaine. Stop handing me the bag of cocaine. You think just because I am black, you think I do the cocaine? Give me the cocaine. I do cocaine. Rev'Rev is one of the best rappers of our time. And I think this because obviously he is a great role model for me because I work for him, as you know. And my father might not agree with what I do, but I think it's right. My mother supports me. I just think it's the right thing to do, and it's weird because I obviously got my voice from my father, but my singing voice sounds completely different. I don't use auto-tune or anything like that, so, it's amazing, I'm glad I could be with such talented people, so I could, rap, do what I love with people that I love, like brothers,
Could you explain more of how your father, what your father thinks of your work? Because I'm very curious about that. Because I have no life. I'm your biggest fan.
Keep talking.
Juanita the Seven.
You see, my father,
He said, I don't want to talk to a piece of shit.
He's really he hates me. No, I don't really think he hates me, but he dislikes what I do, and he disowns me for it. He wanted me to become like him. He wanted me to be a smart, intelligent, college-going student. I decided to stay away from that because that's not the atmosphere I was going for. I know I'm supposed to be here to talk about my son's new album, Harvard Medical Science, for the win, parentheses, suck my dick, end parentheses. But I believe this is unacceptable on so many levels, as it's just my son. He makes me want to cry myself to sleep every night because he could have been so much more. He had so much potential. He could have been like me, or even better. And look where he is now. He's a rapper. I think that Rev'Rev Thomas
and Little Marky and all those other shitheads are the reason for my son's misbehavior. Now, do I think his music is horrible? Yes. Only because of the fact that it is about oral sex, drug usage, and just overall, like, bad things, you know. I just like graffiti and ghetto and all this stupid stuff I can't believe my son got into. And I think it's a misfortune that my son, my own kin, my heir to the throne, has decided to go down this path, and it's a tragedy. I think my son has an excellent singing voice. He just uses it in the wrong way. His songs are terrible. Terrible. That's what I think about most talent today. They have good voice, they have good potential. It's just that they don't use it correctly. They use it in these horribly put together songs. Whoever is behind all this should be persecuted, because they are the reason why today's music society is so saturated with stench. I just don't care for it, you know. What happened to Frank Sinatra? What happened to what happened to the good old guys? What happened to Elvis Presley? I grew up with Elvis Presley. He was a forefather of rock and roll, and it's a shame that he had to die of a drug overdose, because, I mean, that's just how fame shapes you. And, well, if fame of that area, because I might be a minor celebrity, a very minor one at that, but I mean, Rev'Rev, if you're listening to this, I appreciate what you're doing. It's just not for me. I think you are talented. You just don't produce my taste in music, and I'm ashamed you got my son into something I dislike. But I appreciate what you're doing. You are obviously making other people happy because you are so successful in what you're doing, and it's really speaking to me, you know. I know you have a fan base, but I mean, my wife supports my son. She thinks he's talented, and he should pursue his dreams. But these dreams aren't good dreams. They are not. They're a nightmare to me.
I started Enbrook Studios on a budget of $6,000. And back then it wasn't much, but it was hard, I had to run this whole thing by myself. Soon I got a few of my friends to help me, but it was basically just me and maybe my mother who helped with donations, and I just had to.
How'd you get the name Rev'Rev Thomas? I'm curious, especially about the Thomas part. Like, Thomas? What does that have to do with anything? I mean, really, I'm confused.
Well, you see, Thomas is my first name. My real name is Thomas D. Enbrook. And I got Rev'Rev because one of the father figures in my life was my old reverend from my church. And he taught me a lot about God and the Bible, Christianity. He made me the strong Christian I am today. That's why I sing about Christian subjects as well as other things, But I'm known as Rev'Rev Thomas. I want to be known for that, because that's what I chose to do. That's the path I've chosen for myself. Because, I can't just be Thomas, and be a well-known rapper. So, yeah. I've stirred some controversy with my songs because, there might be some parents or something out there who don't want their kids listening to, something that influences them. So, I just tell them it's up to them, it's up to them to think what they want. If they believe in what I'm saying, let them.
Oh, my. Whoa. How did you gain such popularity?
Well, I gained it over the years, That's how I made a profit with Enbrook Studios. So far, we made $600,000 profit. Now, that was 2 years. I think Rev'Rev is super sexy because he's so attractive. He makes my wee big. I listen to his music and imagine me and him making out in front of the Eiffel Tower because I wish we could be together forever. And that's my goal, to get with him. So yeah, I like his music. It's really inspirational to me. I it's just that, I think it's great. I love it. I think Rev'Rev. Yeah. Do you guys have any refreshments or anything? Because I'm pretty hungry right now. Yeah. So when oh uh sorry, I was just thinking about Rev'Rev. I just think he's sexy. What can I say? It's just, yeah. So yeah, I've met Rev'Rev before, but it was a long time ago. It was back when weed was still legal. Was it legal? Oh God, that was so freaking long ago. You know, I was so stoned back then. I don't think I can remember now. But, there there comes a time when we must real. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. I take pride in knowing that every single day. This is the reason for my depression. I take pills every single day. Back to what we were talking about, okay? Yeah, Rev'Rev, I've collaborated with him a little bit, you know. So we got together, and it was quite weird because we had different styles, you know. He was more of a rapper. I was more of a conventional singer, and I mean, we were able to do some unique things, mix the two genres together. I was overall pleased with what we've done, what we had done, and it was good for the most part. I also met his drummer, Little Marky, and we had a good talk, you know. Apparently he's from Africa. I would have never guessed. I mean, sure, he has a slight accent, but I mean, come on, you know? So, as you know, I'm in a band, Wet Hanky, and, you know, it hasn't been going so extremely well. I mean, we've only been able to get a few local gigs, you know. I think one time we were at a music festival, but that was, yeah, Rev'Rev's. What the hell? Like, what the hell? There's a time when you should show things, not in the middle of when I'm talking, okay? 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 Yeah. And I know you're showing it because, like, you put, like, this black screen in front of my face. And, you know, just stop, okay? Keep them over there, keep them over there, keep them over there. Don't put them in front of the camera. Stop, just stop doing it. I'm sick of this, okay? I am sick of this. Yeah. I had, gay sex with Rev'Rev once. We were both drunk. Yeah. And we got in the back of his van and we did some things that I regret. Well, do I regret them? Maybe. But the most important thing to remember is that I am straight. I think I'm going to have to end this interview because these questions aren't relevant to me, you know? Just, I can't take it anymore. We can stop right now. Let's do it. Come on. What's the point of going on? Stop, you know? Just, is the camera rolling? I mean, seriously, I feel like I need a smoke right now.
I think that Rev'Rev's music is great because he is black. And don't get me wrong, but black people are the best people. And as the people, we should elect a person who is black. And black people are the people that saved this country, because we were the backbone of America. We were the people who slaved in the fields for our white brothers. And that is why Rev'Rev Thomas and Little Marky are my favorite band in the world, because they are black. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that white people aren't as good as black people are. I'm just saying that they are better than white people. You see, just because someone is better than you doesn't mean that you're not as good as them. So think of it as everyone is better than the other. Yes, yes. I would like to know, for you to know, that I am a Christian, definitely not a Muslim. Some people might think I am a Muslim, but I am not a Muslim. And I have proof that I am a Christian because I like Rev'Rev Thomas's music. And Rev'Rev Thomas is a Christian rapper because he has Rev'Rev in his name. And that is the most important part of a balanced breakfast. If you choose to eat something unhealthy for breakfast, it will mess you up for the rest of the day. Lunch, dinner, they don't matter in the long run. It's breakfast that brings us the nutrients we need to get us going for the rest of the day. And the reason I bring this up in today's speech is for breakfast I have Rev'Rev music. Rev'Rev music inspires me to wake up in the morning and live for another day. Every day I listen. Every day I cheer. Every day I hope. Hope that I can win this election. And with me, we can go so far. We can blow up another World Trade Center. I mean, we can do anything. We can dismantle the terrorists who irresponsibly attacked us in 2001. In 2001. We will break them like they broke us. A little hand-for-hand action, eye for an eye. As my father always said, son, you're a sack of shit. And I said, Father, you are absolutely right, because I am black, and I am proud to be black. And that is the most important part of a balanced breakfast. And that is also why I love Rev'Rev Thomas and Little Marky as well. Thank you. Oral sex is the safest way to go if you want to enjoy yourself without responsibility.